On early January, I started on a very strict and harsh diet of 3 meal replacement shakes a day, bit of salad, the odd bowl of soup, and nothing else. Just over 8 weeks have passed now, and for most people on this diet, called the Newcastle Diet, that's the time when they can start reintroducing regular food. But if I haven't lost 15% of my body weight, then you have to carry on for another 4 weeks. So it's the big weigh-in, the week 8 weigh-in. Let's see whether I can start going back to normal or whether I have to do another 4 weeks. Well everybody, it's the moment of truth. It's been 8 weeks since I started this liquid meal replacement shake diet. In fact, it's 58 days after I started it. If you remember correctly, the magic figure that we're looking for is less than 114 kilograms. Now, since I weighed in at 116.9 this time last week, I'd say whilst it's possible, it's unlikely. Okay, not the end of the world, it's another month on these shakes. 8 weeks is tough enough, 12 is going to be harder, but we're going to get there. I'm still fully motivated. So without further ado, let's see if we've got there. Now, I genuinely don't know what this figure's going to be, but I never know. The suspense you get is the same as I do, because I don't weigh myself every day. Man, that is so close, but no cigar. Reasonable as well. I do check that every day, and it had been very slightly lower, but still. It was 5.4 I think yesterday. There are going to be some fluctuations, but 5.7 is acceptable. So there we are, a near miss or a blessing in disguise. Who knows, and only time will tell. Anyway, I've ordered another 84 meal replacement shakes to get me through the extra 4 weeks I'm going to do, and I'm going to set myself a new target of 110 kilograms to get below that. 4.6 kilos in a month on this diet, I don't think that'll be a problem. And besides which, the people who formulate the diet and medical experts say you don't want to do more than 12 weeks on this sort of diet. So as for the analysis of the scores of the doors themselves, well, we came into this week on 116.9 kilos and went down to 114.6. 2.3 is a solid week. For most diets it'd be an excellent week, but for this it's decent but not outstanding. And because I've no idea really how much I lost on the 2 weeks of low carb, I assumed I probably lost 2 a week, but I stupidly didn't weigh myself when I prepared for this Newcastle diet, so I'm going to play it safe, be cautious and do these extra 4 weeks. My BMI, which when I started out was on 45, which was a fair bit into the morbidly obese or obese type 2 category, has now dipped below 40 to 39.8 after having been 40.4 last week. And that means that I've now climbed into the merely obese category as opposed to the morbidly obese. So that's a reason to be cheerful, although given that over the full 8 weeks of this it's come down by 5.2, to get it down another 10 to make myself merely overweight as opposed to obese, which means, if I have read the chart correctly, that I have to get to below 86 kilos merely to be overweight, then that's going to take a hell of a lot of work. Now, the blood sugar's gone up a bit to 5.7, but I'm not concerned about that amount. I'm currently not taking any diabetic medication, so it seems to be reasonably controlled. Yes, it was better last week, and I've no idea why it's different this week, because I've been doing mainly the same things, and I've actually been out and about more. But I do take it every day, and it's fluctuated a bit, but it's never been higher than 5.8, and it's been below 5.5 on a few days. Well folks, a much shorter video than some of my recent efforts, because I've explained how the diet works and my motivation in this week's earlier videos. And had I reached my target, I might have had more to say. But we'll soldier on over the next 4 weeks, keep giving you the weekly updates, and to be honest, you know, there's still nowhere to go. We're essentially locked down during all of that time, so as long as the hunger doesn't get the better of me, it shouldn't be a big deal. So yes, with your encouragement, I'm sure we'll get ourselves over the line and move on to the next stage of the diet. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If the channel grows and we get a bandwagon going, then hopefully it means I'll be able to take you on my travels, which, had I taken up videography a few years ago, I obviously would have done already. Bye for now, and don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.